Small Town Scuttlebutt.
Okay, so we got a show here for us. What did I write over there? Oh, yeah. So let's talk about teachers. It's one of my reoccurring themes, and it's the end of the year.
Yeah, our kids are officially on school vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And last year I did a teacher of the year. Like my kids, I make fun of teachers that. Well, I make fun of the overthanking of teachers. Like, whoa, teachers.
But you were a teacher, so that makes it okay.
Yeah, I do, because you have the inside perspective.
Yeah. Not all teachers are good. Some of them fucking suck. They mailed it in 10 years ago and should have traded careers to, I don't know, working for the state or something else. That's. You know what they say?
What do they
Those
say?
who can't do teach. Those who can't teach work for the state. That's my
But you're also coming off of being a 3-time room parent.
3-time room parent. Yeah, I did that because I,
High
wanted
praise.
to hang in. But it's the last year because my son is growing out of it. I think they grew out of it about 2 years ago, to be honest. Like, I promised the kids a popsicle party on the last day of school. And then guess what happened?
Oh, I know.
I got a phone call 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock the night before saying, dude, check your texts. Are you coming tomorrow? I'm like, oh, that golf tournament? He's like, yep. I'm like, yeah, oh, yeah, totally be there. He's like, all right, see you then. So I'm like, I got to bail on the popsicles that I promised the freaking kids like
You
48
let
hours ago.
Down the children?
Well, I didn't. I actually thought, do I bail on the golf charity event and screw the foursome?
Was it for cancer?
It was for a fire department.
Oh.
Yeah. And then, or do I screw the kids with the popsicles on the half day of school? And my wife, of all people, said, play golf. The kids can deal with not getting popsicles.
Yeah, and I thought
It's the last day of school. They won't even care.
I know, because they're going to Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts right after school anyway.
So I thought to myself, God damn right. I fell into the small town. What do we do for the kids? I'm stressing out over a fucking popsicle
right.
for a bunch of kids.
Why didn't you just ask the other room parent to do it?
She couldn't make it.
Oh.
She couldn't make it.
Didn't you learn your lesson from the last time you tried to give popsicles to the kids?
Yeah, that's a whole other fiasco where
I'm just surprised you'd revisit the popsicles, given what you had to go through.
See, all right, now you just did something where we have to address that, and it's
People
totally
don't
not on
know?
topic. People out in Phoenix, Arizona that listen to the show have no idea about Popsicle Gate in Medfield, Massachusetts of 2016. That's what you're referring to,
They
correct?
should.
We'll just take a quick tangent,
Yep.
Liz. I'm sorry. I was a coach of my kids' 5-year-old soccer team. Popsicles were handed out at the end of games. At the end of the season, I posted a picture about all the kids eating popsicles, and we had a great season. Some mom was crapping all over the fact that the kids are eating sugary frozen treats instead of oranges or something healthy like the old days, and the community shit on her ad nauseum. The deluge of insults and jokes and antagonizing was probably 3 days. It was like a T-shirt was made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, there was?
There's a
I didn't know
Popsicle
that.
Gate 2016.
Yeah, and the
Oh
and
my
the money,
God.
the charity went to Best Buddies or one of the a charity for Down syndrome. I think it was Special Olympics or Best Buddies. It's a good cause, but it's
Because they love popsicles.
yeah. But boy,
I
talk
mean,
about
talk about an overreaction.
talk about mob mentality.
Yeah.
Let's get her. She doesn't like popsicles. That bitch. Come on.
It's not like you were giving the kids crystal meth after the game. I mean, it's a fucking popsicle.
It's funny because the entire town agreed. Unanimous. This lady's a psycho. Let's look at this from a 10,000-foot view.
Mm-hmm.
Is she a psycho? No. She threw out a point,
It's not the point's not valid. It's valid point,
It is
right?
valid.
She asked a question.
10 a.m. 10 a.m. on a Saturday, we're eating popsicles. Okay. What happened to the oranges? I get it. I don't mind. As the coach, I was introduced to the popsicles, and I thought to myself, well, that's what we're doing now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, we really coddle these kids. Give them some vitamin C and some rehydration, not sugar water, and they're going to go home and crash. That's, I think, what the parents want. So, okay, pops. Whatever
Yeah.
the fuck. I just moved on.
The extent of
But
the
the
flag.
entire goddamn
Yeah.
town was outraged. So, anyway, what was I talking about originally? The
That you let
yeah.
the
So fuck
children
the
down
kids.
in Charlie's class.
Yeah, and I didn't give a shit. I played golf and I laughed about it. I was like,
So I have a question. Now that
Mm-hmm.
you're 3 years in a row room parent, how did your experience evolve over time as you learned more about being a room parent and maybe being more efficient with certain things or trying to kind of control how these types of things, the parties, the blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
can get out of hand?
well, I've always worked with a mom who's been more enthused.
Well, yes, because she's a mother.
Look, I think this is a sexist reaction, but I appreciated it because it's, sometimes you got to lean into that stereotype. And when the email went out from from the teacher introducing the room parents, and they saw the guy's name, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking this is why. I got about 9 emails from moms asking, "Can I take anything off your hands? Can I do it? Can I?
Yeah.
Do you know what you're okay? Yep. If you want to let
you
me
sure
see
you
your,
got this, Rick?
yeah, I love you. I'll glance at the email before you send it out. Just let me know. Okay, I'm here. I'm like, hey, thank you guys. I can do it. I got popsicles. Wait, no, I gotta go golf. Sorry.
But yeah, I mean, again, we talk about stereotypes on this podcast all the time. It's always the moms that are filling out the forms and responding to things for school, blah, blah, blah. So they see a dad's name on that room parent team. They're like, shit is not going to get done.
Yeah.
We
and
need
it's
a
fair.
mom.
Yes. Yeah. That's fair.
And you proved the point, kind of.
No, I've always been
Sorry, I'm golfing.
I've 1 year I had to like back off for like 2 events. I helped but didn't take the lead. Like, I was like, whatever you need. Like, I was passive. But yeah, usually it was a 50-50 because I was like, hey, you're a dad doing it. Like, if you're going to do it right.
Do it right.
Yeah.
Liz is bored with the conversation.
I'm doom scrolling.
She's doom scrolling. She's sexting Evan right now.
Oh, Jesus, I did get a little buzz in my pocket.
A little vibration over there, Evan.
I'm done.
Hey, let me say this. I want to say this about teachers, and I'll pass the mic. My daughter had a history teacher. I'm going to call her out by name. And last year I did Miss DePisa, brought my son up, and my son is like a different kid now, and it's amazing. This year it's Mrs. Manning. She is the White Cluster social studies teacher, and she's all about the rigor and the accountability.
My son had her.
Oh, okay. My daughter
did not go well.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is my accolade. We're gonna be positive. She's more demanding than the average teacher. There were some assignments where I'm like, wow, this is pretty aggressive. Like, I like it. I like it's nothing that she can't handle.
Higher expectations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's going to get done. We don't just not get it done and move on to that. Like, it's
accountability.
Yes.
She holds them accountable.
Yeah, and something? Rosie was in tears a couple nights in the beginning of the year, just overwhelmed. It's just not just that, but a lot of things. But if something fell off the plate, it was in that class, right? I said to her, look, I promise you, if you stick with it, because I met this teacher at the open house. I got a good vibe on her. I said, you stick with her, next year, you will be a better student, and you'll have an easier time in school, and you'll look back and thank Mrs. Manning for this experience.
Yeah.
And the school year's over, and she finished great. And I mean, she's still got she's not like she's a super student all of a sudden overnight.
Right.
But we really focused for a whole year on the accountability, the getting things done, the scheduling. How are we going to manage our time? Like, that was a thing for Rosie. Like, you have a project, projects and things like, because she was always like putting stuff off, and then like, now you're slammed, So we worked on that this year, and
that sounds like a great teacher to me.
Yeah. And then there's the more compassionate teacher, like the whole cluster. They were all really good.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Liz may have.
Everyone's
No comment.
Everyone's entitled to our opinion. Okay, that's fine. I will say this though about teachers. You can jump in on this. I was at a restaurant the other day, and it said, "Congratulations, teachers, dads, and grads." And I just want to say, fuck that. Take the teachers right out of that phrase. They're paid professionals. They're getting paid to do what they do, right? Grads don't. They're just working hard to go out there and make society better, right? Not dads. They're doing it pro bono. They're just working. They're just nothing but muscles, wheels, and money, right? They're just out there doing the grind. That's why we take a moment to celebrate and thank them and say, good job. Like, for nothing, you've been giving of yourself or improving. Like, that's great.
Working hard.
Yeah. For what? For a big fucking thank you. This is your day.
Yeah.
Okay? It's called the graduation. It's called Father's Day.
Yeah.
Teachers? Like, come on. You're going on vacation. Isn't that enough? The taxpayer's giving you 2 months off.
Right.
And you're fucking like, where's my thank you? I need another fucking gift card for Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks. Which, by the way, your wife probably has 1,000 of those.
Yeah, thank God.
Right.
I stay
They're probably
caffeinated,
in a bowl by the keys at the door, right? You just grab one and
Exactly. How
my
did you know
God.
that?
because when I was a teacher, that's what we did. We just had a bunch of them. It's like, I don't know how much is on that one. Just burn it out,
Yeah.
you know?
See, I would write the kid who gave it to me, their name on it, so I'd know if they were a cheap little prick or not,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
$5? You son of a bitch.
But isn't the job of the room parent to get the teacher gift? Like
Yeah.
you solicit donations, like
Yeah, but kids
Oh.
want to independently do that. And that's why I would hold off for Q4 grading until I got all the things. Then I'd say, oh, $30, piece of shit.
Well,
B
see,
minus.
maybe they should put a room parent in charge because otherwise you get I want to talk birdie to you.
Right.
Cups.
Yeah, that's great. Well, your point earlier, like, how was it? It was all fun and games, good times. Like, you know, in kindergarten, first grade, you got the Christmas party. Your daughter's in her Christmas pajamas.
Right,
You're wearing
so
Santa's
cute.
hat. It's awesome. And then these grades, they're really the PTO, like the letters. Like, again, God damn it, people. The room parent coordinators write these big goddamn emails. Then they attach it with instructions telling you where to send it, when to send it, why we need to send it. Work it to be, you know, localize it for your particular class. What the fuck? Just send that yourself. By the way, you know what I did? I did not send it. You're welcome, parents. I spared you another goddamn email. It was about a fundraiser or something, but you've already been told about it in the fucking principal blogs and the goddamn weekly messages that go home. Fucking, you know about it. You know about the fundraiser. You give the school more money. Because 63% of the tax base wasn't enough. They need a little bit more to help educate your kid. And I didn't send you the email to do that. So maybe the kids are going to get stupider. I don't know. But fuck it.
But we all know who to blame.
Exactly.
The man.
Me.
Yes.
The man that was in charge.
Yeah. Enough about teachers. Evan, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. You know, it kind of reminds me when we were talking there, we were like, you felt good. She didn't feel good. I'm like, different strokes for different folks,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And then I remembered the theme song to Different Strokes. Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born. He's a man.
Okay.
Of
Is this just a vehicle for you to perform?
Yes.
Yeah, I was like, let's
Absolutely.
bail on this.
Right?
Yeah. By the way, I was thinking, I don't recall that one.
You don't remember
Different
this
Strokes?
theme song to Different Strokes?
No. I didn't.
Or the bizarre premise of the show that
What
a
you talking
rich
about, Willis?
white guy's housekeeper dies and he's like, sure, I'll just keep your kids. And they're like, sure, you're a rich white guy. You can keep these little black. I mean, it was wild, the premise of the movie, of the TV show. Wild.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought it was great. I love that
I mean,
show.
I love that show. Don't get me
Gary
wrong.
Coleman? Come on. What you talking about, Willis?
R.I.P. Dana Plato.
Are you? Who the hell is that?
The daughter, Kimberly Drummond.
She was cute. She was cute. She
Till
was
she
on
got
my-
addicted to drugs and died.
Yeah,
That didn't happen on the show. That was in real
What
life.
the fuck are we talking about?
All right.
Different
Anyway.
strokes.
I just want to say I'm psyched that I'm not responsible for that tangent.
Yeah, well,
I thought it was,
It's a
I bet our listeners will appreciate that.
No,
tangent.
I was listening because I'm like, how come I'm not recollecting? I guess I didn't watch that. That show actually might have been on. Like, was it on at 8:30? Because my bedtime might have been 8. I don't
This
know.
is wild. Hold on.
Right? Who doesn't know Different Strokes?
Different Strokes? Gary Coleman?
It's literally
Is that
like
with Ricky? No, Ricky Schroeder's in Silver
no
Spoons.
Silver Spoons, but same like
Thing.
time frame.
Yeah.
No wonder you weren't entertained.
Wow.
Golly.
I am floored. So you totally missed the episode where Dudley got molested?
Who's Dudley?
Jesus.
Oh my God!
God.
Gary Coleman's best friend
Is
on the
that
show.
the taller black kid?
No, that's Willis.
Well, he was taller
you
than
guys
Gary
Well, he
talking
was
about?
taller than Gary Coleman.
That's not difficult. That's where I learned
So where's Webster come in?
Webster.
Oh my God! Totally different show.
So Emmanuel Lewis
but
isn't on the show.
Also,
Yeah.
similar premise where poor Webster's parents die and
Yeah.
the
George
white knight
Stephanopoulos.
couple come in
Oh.
and save him.
Listen, it shows like that. Those are the shows that taught me not to be racist. I think that was pretty good.
You know, we call that white paternalism.
What is it?
White paternalism. You
Who
try to do
calls it that?
lefty psycho white people that, you know, we got to help the black people. Okay. Hey, Whitey, you're not the, you know, the great white knight. You're not the savior. You're white paternalism. That's, you know,
Oh.
it's like when you think like, oh, I can help you. Like that mindset, like.
The concept of
It's one of the
helping
reasons
people.
why some people don't want To Kill a Mockingbird taught in schools because the white attorney is saving the, you know, I don't know.
Is
I
that
don't
why?
subscribe
Is
to
that
it.
yeah?
That's what I've read. I'm
No,
not
yeah.
saying it's true.
Well,
No, yeah,
But I think the N word is used.
yeah,
too.
yeah.
That is as well.
But
yes.
sure, the theme,
But the theme,
that
yeah.
theme there
Uh,
of like, you know, only white people could help.
So I'm glancing at our agenda here, and under Evan, it says attire.
Yeah.
I'm not, so we are way off base
Okay.
here. So.
Well, allow me to.
I want to do a deeper dive on racial tension in the South during the 1950s. But we'll get back to that after the ads. Go.
It was really Gary Coleman, but so I noticed when we were on the live show what an experience that was. That was a lot of fun, and I noticed that you guys kind of leaned into the way that I dress. Rick really wanted to kind of point out, like, I love this guy because he wears shirts with logos and hats. He's always peddling something, and Liz always hates the fact that he wears Crocs. So you know what I did today, just in celebration of you.
Yeah,
Oh.
this asshole.
Yeah.
He's got a hat trick.
So yeah,
Of bad
it is
fashion.
a hat trick of bad fashion.
This
So
is
I've
great.
got my Wrangler jeans logo cap when I'm feeling a little country.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah.
Not yeah.
I've got my all that in dim sum, Asian insensitive T-shirt on.
That's cute.
It is cute. I
And
like
then
it.
last but not least,
These
Oh, are these the new sneaker Crocs you've
the
been
new
bragging
sneaker
about?
Crocs.
Yeah, lift
here.
them up. Show
Yeah.
the camera. You
Here,
can
let
get
me
out in
just-
front.
Let me take one off and pass it around.
I'm not
No,
touching
thank
it.
you.
All right.
Just hold it. Yeah, there you go.
They're still hideous,
huh?
Evan. They're hideous.
No,
Yeah.
this is a classy looking shoe. Are you kidding me?
You
And
know
they
what it's
come-
trying. You know what it's doing, Liz. They know they went in the wrong direction, and they are like, it's going to take 4 generations for us to make it
Yes.
look like a shoe. But we're going to start generation 1. We're going to work with the sole,
Right.
and then we're going to work with the upper on the next. You know, and see how that whole sole looks like a Nike Air.
Yes.
Yeah.
With
So
the,
yeah,
Comfy as yeah.
3 years from now, the original Croc is going to be gone because
Yeah.
it's stupid,
Well, they have
and they know it.
They have like more of a shoe looking one also.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like a tweener. You know.
God.
I still
So-
hate it.
Well, you know.
Hey, I got a hypothetical situation. You're stuck in an elevator with the guy who wears Crocs. What could be worse than that guy? Or the guy with the "Who Rescued Who" bumper sticker with the cat paw. on it. Who you gonna be stuck in an elevator with for 2 hours? The guy who's obsessed with Crocs.
I'm gonna take the guy with the animal sticker all day long because I love
No.
animals.
No.
I
What
can
animal
talk to
sticker?
him about animals.
You know, you're a red light and you're behind someone with a paw print sticker that says "Who Rescued Who."
You would rather be stuck in an elevator with that person than me?
Yeah,
Yeah, because I feel
You
like
son of a.
I think you're totally wrong. That's the wrong answer. But let's
Okay.
hear your
Yeah, let's
reasoning.
hear
well,
Sell
they're an
me.
animal lover, so
I
I,
like
can
animals.
relate to that. But I don't know that because you're wearing Crocs. He's got a bumper sticker that's telling me.
So I look
that-
like I hate animals because I
Potentially.
wear Crocs.
I know he throws at things at cats.
He's probably like less likely to be a serial killer because he's an animal lover.
I look like a serial
I'm
killer.
just saying, I don't know that you're not.
Jeffrey Dahmer loved animals. when he was young. He loved
I'm
it.
gonna eat you, Liz.
The person with the Who Rescued Who sticker is tapped in the head, like, you know.
Oh, we just got a text from Mike. Hold on.
Oh,
But the Who Rescued Who person, like you were lost in life, but Mittens lifted you up from the darkness. Okay. All right, we got to. What's your day look like? Let's fill up some day parts and get you active and out there and out of the darkness, because Mittens isn't really the answer. It's immersing yourself in society and being involved. Okay, the guy with the Crocs. I want to be stuck in the elevator with him because now I've got a captive audience. I think I can fix him. You know, I've got 2 hours. I'm gonna work on this guy. I'm gonna roast him so bad. I'm gonna break him down to nothing, and then I'm gonna lift him up to my level, and we're gonna walk out of there like best friends, looking like Dustin Hoffman and Tom Cruise coming down the escalator in Vegas in Rain Man with the white shirt, no tie, gray suit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I do, but you're wrong. Because anyone who embraces Crocs the way Evan does is prioritizing comfort over style, and you are not going to break that person in like a 2-hour confined elevator space.
So you're saying they're just like a pedophile that can't be fixed.
I would rather not be equated to that.
I think that's
of all things.
That is the conclusion.
Yep.
You're like a pedophile because you wear those. Okay, so Liz.
Yeah.
What's your thing?
So my thing. So Avery and Brady, they just finished 7th grade. They both went to their first concerts at Gillette Stadium, The Weekend and Playboy Cardi last week.
Nice.
Separately, they went with different friends, different nights. And it dawned, like when they brought it up, like, hey, because it both kind of came up sort of last minute.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, hey, so-and-so invited me to the Weekend Playboy Cardi concert. Can I go? I didn't even bat an eye. I was like, sure. And then later, as I'm kind of like, I like to postmortem my bad parenting decisions a lot. So I'm like, okay, all I really knew was, like, I knew their friends that they were going with, and I knew that there was a parent involved and other kids.
Yep.
The tickets weren't crazy expensive, but they're still expensive. Like, you can't do anything inexpensively.
$100. So
Avery's was $190, Brady's was $130.
Wah!
Yeah.
Where were they? 200 level?
I don't know. I just said yes.
Okay.
And so and then I'm like, I didn't even say to them, okay, well, the tickets are kind of pricey, so you're going to work off half the cost. Like, literally, this is dawning on me as I'm driving over here today. I'm like, I could handle that so much better. And I definitely didn't, because they've been psyched about going to their first concerts for a while. I feel like, and I'm sure Rosie's seen it too. I don't know if Rosie's been to concerts, I assume. Maybe not.
I don't think so.
So,
No.
and they listed off all these other kids in their grade that were also going to this concert. So, like, it's just becoming younger and younger. And yeah, I didn't go to my first concert until I was in high school. Milli Vanilli and Young MC at the Worcester Centrum.
Wow. Epic show.
Right?
Yeah.
And it would never have dawned on me in 10 million years as a 7th grader to say to my parents, can I go to a concert at Gillette Stadium and will
No.
you pay for my ticket? Never.
7th
Like,
grade.
never.
Yeah.
7th
Never,
grade?
never.
7th grade.
Yeah. So, but it was like,
put yourself at 7th grade.
I-
You have to do that. You have to go back
Yeah.
and go, where was I? What was I?
I remember that tour. I didn't go, but I remember
you
the
missed
tour.
out on a really good lip sync.
Young, yeah. I mean, that concert couldn't have been. Did they have a lot of opening acts, like 3 opening acts? Because I don't think that those 2 acts have put together a catalog of music that's long enough. You know, like
The
Young
Weekend
MC.
and Playboy Cardi, or
No,
Milli
no,
Vanilli and Young
your,
MC?
your concert, yeah.
I don't.
'Cause,
Young MC was the opener, and Milli Vanilli was the headliner. And this was when
Wow.
Milli Vanilli was like, I mean, they won a Grammy.
Girl, you
That's
know
true.
it's true. That's like the only song I know.
Blame
Yeah.
It on the Rain.
Blame it on the. Wait, that sounds like the same song. Was it? They're like Coldplay, you know, like all the
Right,
songs sound the
right.
same.
So anyway, I was just like, I am not doing a great job, sort of instituting like value. Like, there's not. It wasn't just the money thing. It was the permission. It was the whole thing. Like, this is kind of a big deal, and I literally was just like, sure.
Yeah.
I barely even discussed it.
Not a great ROI on that
Right.
one, Liz.
Exactly. But it's, you know, there were a bunch of other kids going. It wasn't like this was a crazy thing, which just, you know, our kids are getting more and more the younger that they are, you know, everything from technology to DoorDash to concert tickets to everything. Like, my kids don't hear no often enough, and that's on me. And I think I'm creating like little monsters.
Oh yeah,
little capitalist monsters.
I've been constantly thinking about this
Yeah.
as well. You know, I think about, you know, we are a great generation. You know, we're the latchkey kids. We didn't give a shit. We weren't really bothered by much. I mean, but maybe we're shitty parents because look at what's coming out. You know, I just feel like, I don't want to contribute to that because I think to myself, I say to my wife, we're going to be our kids are going to have such an advantage if we have them just a little tougher than the average kid. And that's just saying no.
Yeah.
On just being consistent
Yeah.
with things. It's just don't go flip and go no for the sake of it, but have a plan. Like this is anything that's more than a 3-hour visit to someone's house. You know, whatever your whatever your metrics are. But I've, you know, my daughter's dance company is going to Disney again next year.
Right.
And I said no, and now I'm fighting with my wife because she's thinking of going to Disney with my daughter again. And I said, I don't know where you come from, but I didn't go to Disney when I was a kid, and I didn't get braces, and those are my parents' 2 regrets raising as parents. They wish they could have done that, you know.
Yeah.
And so I come from a place where Disney is that thing,
A special treat,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Like maybe you get to go once.
yeah, right. Because also there's a whole other. Did you know we have national parks and municipalities, like huge metro areas with culture and shit, real stuff, you know. It just grinds my gears because I'm like, they're just another. I'm like, but you know, I'm mad at the dance company because they're like, we live in Medfield, they'll do it.
Of course,
It's
they'll
like-
write a check for $3,000 or
Here you
whatever
go.
it is.
It
yeah,
should be a
3.
I don't know. My
It's like
kid doesn't-
10.
Shut up.
5 or 10.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It should be like for dancers in their 7th year,
Yeah.
we go to Disney.
Yeah.
Not
Yes.
every year.
right.
Not everyone every year. Let's go. Come on, team. Because you're just performing at the fucking Disney Springs. It's
Right.
It's the Rentham Premium outlet with a Disney store in it.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
agree. It should be like one special event that, you know, if you have at least some time to save up for it.
Yes.
You know?
You know what
Yeah.
I want? I mean, you're supposed to be making memories. You don't want your memories to all be blending in. Oh, which one was that? Oh, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
I met Goofy so many fucking times. I don't know. His name's John, actually, if you take the head off. You know, you know? He's actually a cool dude. He just lived in, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I learned my lesson with that fucking Costa Rica trip that I sent Will on, and he hated.
Yeah.
And it was, again, one of those things. He came home after the meeting, quote unquote, everyone's going, blah, blah, blah. And
Yeah.
like, this will be a great cultural experience. I was like, here's the check, you know, and he hated it, which is, I think, really mostly on him, quite frankly.
Yeah.
But lesson learned that maybe we take a beat before we just blindly say yes to things like I did.
Yeah.
And ask more questions and think through it a little bit more.
Yeah.
I think that might be something unique to this kind of community.
Yeah,
where
for sure.
and it's not a bragging thing. It's a matter of fact, but it's an affluent community. Homes are about $1 million a pop around here, right?
More. That's
More?
like entry level.
Okay. I mean, you could get a house for $700,000 here somewhere,
Well, Medfield, maybe.
Medfield. Let's say it's about $1 million. I mean, people here are
Yeah.
like
Well to do.
doing okay, and just jet setting to the west for a ski trip for February vacation is what you do.
Yeah.
Like it's
I
not.
did it.
It is not. You did it. Yeah.
I
It's
did.
not, like that is like to hear staycation is like oh
Right.
oh
Right.
oh
I
ghetto,
know.
ghetto. You
I know. I
we
picked- yeah.
staycation all the time, and it's like kids go do something.
Yes. Yeah. I
You know?
picked Brady up from a buddy's house the other day, and I met the mom for the first time, and I was like, oh, what are you guys up to this summer? She's like, we're going to Japan
Yeah.
for 2 weeks. And
God.
she's like, what are you up to? And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, well, you know, my in-laws have a Cape house, so we go to, I'm like, I'm just being a fucking fake asshole right now. I don't even
Yeah.
like going to the Cape. But like, she's going to Japan. I
Yeah.
gotta say something.
Yeah. That's an extreme vacation.
No,
right?
I hear this shit all the time.
Japan?
Dude, my neighbors are spending the whole summer. They're going to be in like London, Abu Dhabi, and Paris.
Jesus.
That I think isn't it. That's not the norm though around here.
yeah. No.
Yeah, well, I mean, the guy's big pharma, and they were from the Middle East, and so they that's what they do in the summer, and it's great. But that's just an extreme example. Like, but yeah, everyone, it's like go walk around town in Medfield. You could rob a house. Just look at a house and walk up to it.
I know,
There's probably no one in it. They're probably at their house on Martha's Vineyard or whatever.
Nantucket or
Nantucket. And just help yourself. That's so. I feel like when I remind my wife, don't normalize this. This is not.
That is a great
This
point.
is not
Yeah.
normal. It's
Yeah.
normal to everyone else, and that's why I think I butt heads with people from time to time, because I'm not cut from the same cloth. I'm grounded. I have, in my opinion, a better sense of where people come from and what they endure. And, you have been skating your whole life. You were born on third base, bitch. Shut up. You know that
I
term?
I was born halfway to home.
Yeah.
I was lucky though, but being adopted, I just kind of I lucked out, I guess.
You were adopted.
Yeah, adopted.
Did you know that?
Yes, he's mentioned it before, Rick.
I forget.
And I've remembered.
Yeah, I'm adopted, only child.
I guess I just can't get over the fact that somebody picked them up. I can understand him being dropped off, but
He's probably a cute little baby.
was it
New
negotiated?
Hampshire.
Was it negotiated like you could have him, but you have to take the sibling? Like, was there another one?
I think I was auctioned.
Auctioned?
I'm pretty sure I was auctioned.
Use the freebie, Ben. Take one, free. Take one.
And my nickname in the hospital, because I never met my mother until
Your biological
later.
mother?
My biological
Seriously?
mother. Yeah. Oh, we can get into that another time. But my nickname in the hospital was Little Boy Bean.
Little boy bean.
Little
Because he had a
Boy
small
Bean.
dick.
Oh my God.
Little Pittler.
Well, I mean, back then, I guess
Right.
it was pretty small. But yeah, Little Boy Bean. And you know what the funny thing is? My nickname, my parents didn't know who my birth parents were or anything like
Okay.
that. So the parents that I have now, my nickname from them growing up was the Bean.
No.
How about that? Yeah. Because my father's nickname in the military was the String Bean.
Oh my
So,
God.
Yeah, it was just kind of weird.
The enemy was afraid. Oh shit!
Yeah.
They sent in the string bean.
Here comes Richard.
In a world where only one man can save democracy. String bean. Hey guys, put your hands up and your guns down.
My dad will beat up your dad.
Don't fuck with string bean casserole.
God. That's awesome.
Yeah. That's cute. That's fate. That's some Cosmos
Yes,
stuff.
like
planned.
serendipity.
Oh, there's a lot more to it, but we
There's
won't get into
Yes.
there's some people in a higher level that are pulling some strings
Definitely.
and helping
Yeah.
coordinate.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah,
Kinda
that's good.
wild.
Well, that's a nice story.
Thanks.
Cool.
We'll have to explore it more in a very special episode of Small Town Scuttlebutt.
When my kids piss me off, I tell them that they're adopted.
Do you? I just tell mine I'm going to send her back, and then
Yeah.
my wife looks at me like, "No, you're not." Anyway,
Okay. Let's do some ads. You at the live show, instead of we typically have fun, laugh, and joke, but,
Yeah.
but you were really sentimental, sincere.
sincere.
Could you kind of for the cheapskates that didn't throw out 30 measly bucks to come see some comedy gold? Could you just kind of paraphrase the essence of what you were saying about
If
about
we
our
had
sponsors?
any tickets left, it was a sold-out show, so it's not their fault.
Maybe
Maybe
they
we
weren't
have to-
fast enough. Just kidding, Scuttlebutts. You're the best.
Yeah, well, look, I think the reality was we would not have been able to do the show. It was pretty clear that we would not have been able to do the show the way that we wanted to do it if it was not for the help of the sponsors,
Yep.
who we talk about every week, right? APC Pest, Royal Pizza, Perez Martial Arts, and Winslow Design. So I just wanted to kind of give them a little acknowledgement without just being, funny or cheesy or whatever.
Yeah.
And truly thank them for, the generous gift and donation so that we could do what we do best, which is shit on everyone.
And each other.
Yeah, well,
And each other. And each other. No, I think we came up with the slogan. I kind of just, like a magpie, just sort of created a. It's Judge. What's our slogan? It's on the website.
It is?
Judge objectively, laugh unapologetically.
I love it.
Yeah, we know our branding. God damn. Nike, just try it. Just give it a shot. No, just, it's one of those.
Do your best.
Yeah, just do it. Yeah, just do you. Yeah. All right. Well, so that's good. So again, the 4 are
APC APC Pest Control, Royal Pizza, Winslow Design Architect, and Perez Martial Arts. With a special thank you to Kathy Ferris, who was our awesome stand-up comedian.
She was funny.
Very funny.
She's got that deadpan kind of
Yes. Yeah.
confusion. What's going on? I don't get it. I love her. Okay, let's hit the second half. Now, how much time do we have here?
How long have we been recording?
We've been, well, it's
10 o'clock.
yeah,
So.
it's 10 o'clock.
All right.
Yeah, whatever.
Do we want to get into the story or do you
Yeah.
want to save it or what do you want to do? Okay.
Go for it. Yeah.
All right. So, and this is, I think, fitting because we just wrapped up the school year. An article here. Mom wants schools to prioritize parents' mental health in a controversial TikTok. So, hot takes, people. TikTok user and entrepreneur.
Remember that meant you're building a railroad.
Or at the very least, you founded a company. Like, like people throw the word entrepreneur around now.
Yeah.
Like, if I started like selling diet supplements out of my house, I'm like, I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah. You're
No,
not
I'm
a Carnegie. You're not like
exactly. So anyway, TikTok user and self-proclaimed entrepreneur recently posted what she knew would be an unpopular opinion on TikTok. Why aren't schools more focused on the mental health of parents? And boy, was that post unpopular.
Well, very good.
So she said, I want to know, where is the school that is prioritizing not just the mental and emotional health of the children, but the mental and emotional health of parents? Between all of the chat groups and apps that I have to be involved in and emails and scheduling things and field trips and extracurriculars, it's too much. And I laugh at how much schools are doing all these programs for the kids to have mental and emotional health. Where is the school that has the program or the curriculum for parents' mental health? And I'm not talking about more education. She goes on.
All right.
And more things to do and more groups to be a part of. I want a school that does less and has less for me to do as a parent. I'm talking less volunteer activities, less emails, messages, calls, updates, chat groups. I want to do less as a parent who has my child in school. Unpopular thing to say, I know. As moms, we're kind of put in this pressure that we're supposed to take on everything for our children and be everything and do everything.
I hear you.
So she wants to, her ideal situation is what she's referring to as crockpot education. Basically bring the kids to school and just kind of not have to think about it until it's time for them to come home. Like set it and forget it.
Sure.
I don't mind that. She says she wants the support of hearing they're good, you're good, we don't need anything. You pay the tuition if it's a private school. But other than that, we don't need all this involvement, less coordination, less for me to think about.
I'm with it.
I don't hate it.
No.
I thought the headline was going to be like, oh, this crazy lady is going to be like getting involved in like, there's got to be HIPAA violations. My mental health is none of your business.
Yeah, no, she's just talking about making the parental burden less.
Yeah.
So she has less to do as a parent.
Right.
And the people that were kind of coming after her are saying she should go to therapy. One, and two, that a lot of these complaints are around optional activities like extracurricular, like you volunteer to sign your kid up for that, or you have an opportunity to volunteer in the classroom. Like those are things you don't have to do.
Yeah.
But I get it. Like, and let me just tell you. So Avery and Brady, they both had this project that they have to do. And I find that schools love to assign long-term projects at the end of the school year when no one's fucking interested. My child is not interested and I am not interested. So this project they had to do for a class, some of it they did in class. A lot of it they had to do at home. And I was getting like emails from the teacher about the lack of progress. And the fact that both of my children were not meeting the expectations around complete work completion at home.
Okay.
I'm not turning my house into a war zone to police their homework. I don't send my kid to school with laundry to fold and go, he's got to do this here.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You do your schoolwork at school.
Yeah.
And when you come home, if you have assignments to do, it's your responsibility to get it done. If you don't get it done, it's your teacher's responsibility to punish you for that. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. No, I do believe this is fun because both sides have merit,
Mm-hmm.
and if there's a good partnership, the kid wins. If there's gridlock, the kid's just gonna kind of take leadership from two sides. You know,
Mhm.
it's like, well, when I'm home, I'm gonna do it this way, and when I'm at school, it's I feel like there needs to be boundaries. You know, like there can be so much to do, but at the end of the day, like I'm not the teacher.
Yeah, and that's kind of where Danny and I come in, and then like
And after
you know,
COVID,
Yes,
it's like,
yeah.
you know what? I'm
Yeah.
like just.
and we saw
It's
with
enough
our,
just to read your fucking emails.
Right,
That's
exactly.
40. That's 40 minutes a
Exactly.
day.
Yes.
I do to just reading your email.
Yes.
Oh, and I say yours, not just yours. Yours, the art teachers, the math teachers, the
You
music
actually
teachers,
read
the
the
principal. No, I
email?
don't. But but if I did,
But your kid, like, home has to be a safe place for your child. Like, they
Yeah.
can't go, especially, you know, my boys, they've got some executive functioning challenges. So, like, Will's gotten a lot better. I mean, he's just finished his junior year. But Brady, you know, middle school boy, right? Like, his executive function, there really is non-existent. So he kind of gets nagged all day at school to stay on focus, stay on task, complete your work. I'm not doing that when he gets home because that is going to damage my relationship with him. He needs to know he can come home, he can decompress.
Yeah.
You know, if he has homework, like I'll remind him, you've got your homework. If he doesn't do that, then his teacher should make him stay after school the next day, or you get lunch detention or whatever. But I mean, home cannot be a fucking war zone when it comes to homework.
yeah, we yeah.
It's why I have PTSD with my mom.
Yes.
Getting the, you know, things to do notes and
Oh yeah,
God.
I can imagine that.
Being the son of a teacher.
Oh.
Yeah, but then you have like as an adult, you're still getting the to-do list and shit from your parents. It must bring back
It happened
nightmares.
this morning.
Oh my God, did it?
It did. It happened, and it happens all the time. And I feel this is the biggest problem is that she doesn't recognize what she's doing.
Right.
And it's like as soon as she comes over with the notepad of things to do, instant anxiety.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
For
go
me.
like you
and
feel
I'm
tense.
already
Yeah.
fucking tense. Like I'm ready to, you know, and I try to give some subtle cues.
Yeah.
Like this is not going to end well for you. And it just, it's like totally ignored. Like, okay. Like I'm good. I get it.
Yeah.
Would you please get the fuck away from me?
Do you
It's
think
not, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
You know,
Do you think a text would be better?
Just-
Is it just the yell? Is it a visual trigger? Is it the whole
The
pomp
notepad,
and,
yeah.
the pomp and circumstance of here, let's do this.
it's like today she was retelling me things that she had already told me yesterday. And I don't know if that's because of old age or she's just, you know, she wants to really make sure I don't forget,
Right.
you know?
Because
And
the guy with
so
ADD would never
Ugh.
forget.
It's just, yeah.
Maybe
but
maybe she's doing this for a reason, you know.
But
No,
it's just interesting that, you know, you're in your late 40s and that parent-child
Jesus
dynamic is
Christ.
still very much present,
Oh,
you
it
know?
sucks.
And you're still getting the same anxiety as an adult that you did as a child.
Yeah, maybe even worse
Yeah.
because now I get it from my wife too.
Right.
And my kid and my dog. My dad's the only one I get along with. Everybody else can take a hike. I'm just kidding. I
Do you
love
think-
all of you. but-
Do you think your parents still look at you like from a point like you're still the 17-year-old dumbass kid that lived in my house? Because I feel like that's how my parents still
Yeah,
look at
yeah, yeah.
like I will always be the C student
Yeah.
that lived in the basement in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's I think
Yeah.
that they think that that's my peak. Almost,
Yeah, it's true.
you know?
So as I was crying in the shower,
Yeah.
just
Masturbating.
you know, instantly.
Different kind of release.
Oh, that's fun.
That was funny.
I'm thinking to myself like, you know, what would Jordan Peterson say about
Oh.
that? You know, and it's like,
God.
oh, it's very likely that you and your mother have these separation anxiety attacks and whatever. He somehow turned Irish in that, but
Yeah. You had it going though.
but it's sort of I think that there is like I'm trying to understand the dynamic. Is it me just trying to be me and her unwillingness to let me go, or is it her frailty in the fact that she's afraid of getting older
Yeah.
and like things changing and that kind of stuff? But
It's
keep
both,
in mind,
right?
Could be
we've-
both, yeah.
and it could be both. And we've worked together for so
Yeah.
long too that you know there was I've needed to separate myself emotionally in as an individual. While she's had a difficult time kind of letting go of that, and for me, it's like I kind of need to be I am me. I am my own person, and anyway.
But that's tough. I mean, she raised you, and now you've been working together for a long period of time, so you have this long-standing existing dynamic that is very difficult.
Very difficult.
Yeah.
So anyway,
but I commend you because you guys live, the attachment to your house. Like, you're a good
That's a
son.
lot, yeah.
Yeah. Well, thankfully they're heading to New Hampshire today, so I'll get a little bit of a respite until the phone rings and I get a text message with the same to-do list. Anyway,
did you stop the mail for?
God
The thermostat should be on 65. I don't think your father said it. Can you check?
The good thing I think that working with your family, one thing, at least in our dynamics, is we do have relatively thick skin.
That's good.
So it's like we can throw sort of verbal lashings or
You be
whatever.
real.
Yeah,
You don't have to tiptoe around. So, that's
but
good.
that's the thing. It's like you have to be able to separate family life from work life.
Yes.
When you're living both of them simultaneously. So if I'm like, Mom, just back the fuck up, I don't do that. But
and where's the meatloaf?
Yeah.
But also,
I never know what you're doing.
I never know what she's doing in there.
Oh God. Sometimes it feels like that. It really does.
Right.
As I'm in my
But
robe.
yeah, that's where boundaries are important. Like, you don't want to talk about work with your parents at 3 p.m. on a Sunday.
No.
That's like personal time, family time. Like,
Yeah.
you need to cut that off.
And those conversations are so often like, did you remember?
Right.
Oh,
It's like, can we just have a fucking normal conversation?
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I love it. I feel like this is good for you to get it out, and it's relatable to a lot of people.
Completely.
And everyone's got their unique. For me, I'm hearing, okay, we all have a unique thing. That's your unique thing. It's interesting. There's elements that relate. Some are unique to you, but you look like you're totally holding it together.
Oh yeah, fucking.
Your
holding it
mental
together,
health
all
is
right.
looking good. School's got nothing to worry about with you.
Right.
I think you guys can handle more.
Well, but it's like so then I'm already on edge,
Yes.
right? So then and my wife is on edge because she's coming from school with 20 other little people making her all upset. So then it's like then we end up in conflict instantly, and it's like I'm not mad at her.
Are you guys getting divorced?
No, Jesus Christ, no. I'm not mad at her. She's not mad at me.
Right.
But we have
It's
just
the
both
outside influences.
high pressure situations, and then suddenly we're like,
Are you guys going to take a break?
oh, Jesus Christ. No.
Are you going to have an open marriage?
Yeah.
Hell, well, now that's something we can talk
Where's your no wedding ring?
No, because my fucking fingers are too fat.
Yes,
all right?
they are.
And so I wear it
They
on
are.
a
They
chain
they
around
get
my-
swollen,
in the
and
summer,
it's like
yeah.
it's like and it's like you.
Yeah.
It
so,
gets itchy. You're just like ah.
yeah. So thank you for pointing out the fact that not only am I fat and my parents still live at home, and my wife and I are yelling at each other each day,
And I voluntarily wear Crocs.
and I volunteer. It's the only thing that feels good, Rick. my Crocs.
I really like this. We talked about
have a
prioritizing
headache.
parent mental health, and then we did a case study of this train wreck over here.
Yeah. Now you want to know why I've succumbed to the Crocs? Because they're the only thing in my life that feels good.
And you shit on it in front of 65 people.
Now I got to deal with that too.
I think this is a great time to wrap it up.
I agree. Oh my God, this was a great episode. All right, Scuttlebuds, thank you guys as always for listening. If you like what you hear, please rate, review, subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube at Small Town Scuttlebutt. And send us a note, smalltownscuttlebutt@gmail.com. And this Friday, you can come see Rick at the Comedy Scene.
Woo!
And that's in Foxborough, right?
Yep.
Comedy Scene in Foxborough. For tickets, visit rickfinkjrcomedy.com. I can't
RickFinkJr.com.
read that. I can't read that.
Rick Fink Jr. Although if you do type in Rick Fink Jr. comedy, you make that assumption. I gotcha. It goes right to Rick Fink
Oh,
Jr.
you're very
Ah.
smart. Very
So
smart.
either or. If you
Okay.
like to write out long form, you want to emphasize comedy, go right ahead. If you're in a rush, Rick Fink Jr. is fine.
All right. Get your tickets now. They will sell out. Thanks, Scuttlebuds.
I am the original Beanie Baby.
Fucking A.